Yes, Lord, everybody, welcome. Welcome to Magic Kingdom. I am Magic Mike, and remember, this is a safe space regardless of your race, and don't even matter, we still working on the title. But I got a very special guest. I've known this man since high school, you understand me?
Maybe middle school.
I would say a little bit of
middle school. You came in about 8th grade.
Yes, see, look, that's how far back we go, you know what I mean?
13?
But shout out to class of 2002, though. You know what I mean? We gotta say that out there. You know what I mean? Again, a good dear friend of mine. We call him Swolenated.
Oh!
Yes. That's how far we go back. My pops called him Swolenated.
I had turf toe. It was different.
Well, we'll get to the story. We'll get to the story. But yes, again, we're in Harry's Records, but the owner, well, I guess co-owner,
yeah.
Yes, so we gotta do it right. See, yes, I asked. I mean, respectful. Yeah. Shout out to Beach. I love you. But my man, Dave Harris, how you doing?
How you doing, brother?
Harry Dias, how you doing?
I'm good, man. How you been?
Listen, you want the truth? I'm all right.
Yeah, we're good. That's all that matters.
I'm all right. We're here.
We're here.
Again, thank you, bro.
No. This is listen. It's our space. My wife and I. It's our space, but it's our space.
Appreciate you.
I always extend to all my friends and family. If you need a place, we have a place.
I appreciate it.
It's for us.
Nice. I'm telling you. Nice. They did a good job, and I know they're still working on some things too. Yeah. He was showing me in the back. Listen, we could be here all night. Yeah. But you know what I mean. First things first. Let's get into the introduction of Harry's Records, because from what I remember, I'm black and nosy.
Sure.
So it's named after your grandfather.
My grandfather's a musician. We were trying to think of names. Once we were able to, successfully be able to acquire it.
Yes.
We were trying to find names, and I'm not a big fan of puns. Sure. Like I didn't want we're 4 blocks from the beach. Okay. We're 5 blocks we're another block and a half from the bay.
Yes.
Like. You could do we were trying to figure out we didn't want to do puns. We couldn't have the old name that was here, Low Fidel. Shout out to Dave Hernandez. So we were trying to figure out names, and we were just kicking on ideas. And I was like, everything sounded wrong. Like somebody said wavelengths because we're by the ocean. I'm like, it's cheesy, whatever. Yes. But it was a lot of that kind of stuff, and I was just like, I couldn't do it. And then my grandfather's a musician. The logo in front, it's his actual signature off his immigration card.
That's awesome.
I pulled it off from it's May 26, 1982 or 81. I forgot. I picture it.
Gotcha.
And we pulled it off of that. And that's the font on the window when you walk in. That's on the shirts. It's on the stickers. Whatever.
That's awesome.
So he was a musician back in Guyana. My roots are Guyanese. I'm Guyanese by my parents actually.
Same thing.
So he was a musician. He played drum back in the day, and we just thought it was fitting. And he would have loved this place. He would have loved it if he was still around before. He would have been 115, but he would have loved it.
He still does.
And it seemed fitting. And it just kind of rolled off the tongue. And then it's like when you have a kid and you give it a name.
Yes.
And then when the kid comes out, you're like, that's the name. Like that, I don't see that kid as anything else.
I was going to say anything but. Yes.
It's just the name. So that's what it came out as. And we stuck with it and it works. And people seem to like it. And, it means something to us. And it's not silly or goofy or... there's other record stores all over the place, and they're all named for different reasons. So we thought it was fitting to give him the tribute.
Awesome. So what instrument did he play? I'm sorry.
He was drums. He played drums, the Indian drums back in Guyana.
Got it.
And his father owned one of the first, if not the first. My dad, I'll have to clarify, but one of the first. I mean, they call them beer gardens, but bars in Guyana.
Gotcha.
So he used to play there at his dad's bar.
Gotcha.
And my dad was 6 or whatever the hell it was. It's one of those kind of situations. So so it just seemed fitting.
Okay.
So we loved it. Like I said, it just worked for us.
Gotcha. But what inspired you to actually have a record store?
So my wife and I are big music nerds. I expect more than her, but we're both music nerds.
Gotcha.
And we also have a wild amount of vinyl at our house.
Gotcha.
And CDs and music, and I'm a hoarder of music. I would say that from my phone. I still buy and download music on my phone.
Okay, that's same.
And I don't have Spotify. I don't have Apple Music.
No,
I don't have any. I have Spotify for podcasts. It's not true, but I don't have it for music.
Music, gotcha.
So I'm still hoarding music at 41. Going, I heard a freestyle the other day from. Oh no, it wasn't that. I heard it was a POV, the Clips, and Tyler the Creator, and I was I had to go grab that. I picked up. I'll send it to you. I picked up the Hanuman Kind mixtape he did with A$AP Rocky.
Gotcha.
He did that big song, Big Dogs, that one I was big over the summer.
Yes.
He put out a song he did a remix of that with A$AP Rocky.
Okay.
And then he did a remix of Victory Lap. Victor Lab 3, and then Victor Lab 4 had Mexican OT.
I was gonna say, yeah.
And I was I'm still a hoarder of music.
You like Mexican OT?
I do. I think he's interesting.
Okay.
He's real fast, which I like.
Gotcha.
And he's very clever. You have to listen to it 2-3 times to catch everything.
Yeah,
but I do like
that country tang.
It's that country that,
and then he puts all that into it.
Yeah, and we're not. I mean, I'm not from that area, so for me, it's just like, oh, I have to catch it 3-4 times and see how clever it actually is.
Yes.
So
it's hit or miss for me, but I like him though.
The few songs I've heard, Johnny Dang was good.
Yes.
And then some of his freestyles. He did a freestyle on, was it Sirius XM?
Yes.
I think he did a freestyle there and he just smashes it. So, either way, we're hoarders of music.
Gotcha.
We thought when the opportunity presented itself to buy our own record store,
why not?
And then also the person we bought it from was a really great guy.
Right.
He also was very, I think you have to be somewhat obsessed and nerdy about a thing to even think of it to pursue it.
Right.
Much like you. I always give you credit because you have been doing your thing, this thing, with here and all your musical things since we were little.
Yes.
And I was appreciating, I always love stuff like that when you hear that guy going, yeah, okay, I might have a 9 to 5, but I don't give it. That's just paying bills.
Exactly.
That feeds the kids, that pays the rent, that, makes sure we eat. I'm not enjoying it. I'm just doing because I legally have to feed these children.
100%.
But I really want to do X. And for you, it was always music. And I was like, I love shit like that.
Thank you, bro.
And so for us, it was like, we were in corporate America. I've been doing retail for 25 years on the corporate level. And even before that, I worked at Sears and McDonald's and all that shit.
All that, yeah.
So for us, it just worked out. And we were, like I said, we were able to kind of acquire the space and the vinyls. Then we actually, on top of that, we're probably up to about 3,000 extras on top of that. And since we took over a month and a half ago. So we've added about 3,000 more vinyls on top of I think the total was 22,000 that's in this place.
Gotcha.
And then even that, which was, what's some weird I could share with y'all, is the love of CDs.
Yes.
Do you understand it? I didn't understand at first because it's our age.
Yes, back then, no. The collections.
Oh, I still have my truck. I still got them in my truck. But no, the kids love CDs. Do you understand this? Like,
wow.
This makes no sense to anybody.
Yeah.
Okay, let me explain it to you.
That's new. Yeah.
Okay. I'll explain it to you because I didn't understand it either.
Gotcha.
Because I had a lot of like younger kids come in and be like, "You have CDs?" And I'm like, "I got a couple." And that was when we first opened it. But then if you go look now, we blew it out.
Gotcha.
Because they love it. There's a few different reasons. One, the new generation are getting a lot of our old cars. Yeah. What do our old cars have? CD players.
100%.
And what don't they have? Bluetooth.
Yes.
My wife has a 2015 Nissan. It does not have Bluetooth, but it has a CD player.
That's hilarious.
So if my daughter was going to take over the Nissan in a couple years when she starts driving, she needs a CD player.
100%.
She needs CDs. So a lot of them kids are getting their parents' car, their grandparents' car, or something.
The grandfathered in cars.
Right.
The generationals.
Even there's a kid across the street here who works at the hardware store. He drives a '93 Ford Ranger. Told me with a straight face, "Hey man, you got tapes? I don't have a CD player yet."
Okay.
So we have tapes too, but that's.
I remember.
So these younger generation, they like. They're getting our old stuff, and then there's that, and then they also like owning the music. Same way we do. They like holding it, like owning it. And there's something weird, and I appreciate that. Obviously because I own a record store, but I appreciate it because they're taking the time. If you sit here for like a Saturday, you'll see it. These kids, they're 20s and younger sometimes, and
right.
there's old people our age, of course, too.
Of course.
They're digging through this, sitting on that rug over there, reading liner notes like we used to.
That's great.
And it's amazing. Like they'll just sit down. I've seen it. I've seen kids. That's why we have these chairs everywhere. They'll sit on the chair. They'll sit on the floor and just read it.
That's great.
They want to know who produced the album. The lyrics are here. Cool. That's dope too. So they do a lot of that stuff, and it's amazing.
Right.
And I appreciate it. The third thing which I like is that for them it's their nostalgia. Our nostalgia is vinyl. Our parents had vinyl.
Yes.
Our grandparents had vinyl. Their nostalgia is CDs because if you're 20, your parents had CDs in the truck. My daughter's 9 and my older one's 12. Right. She works the CD book in my truck.
She's in charge of that.
She's in charge. She's like, we're playing Weezer. I'm like, okay, let's go. Okay, she does all that stuff. So for them, they love it and they want to own it. And that's the last bit of this is they're getting away from digital.
Yeah.
What I've learned since we've been doing this whole record thing for the last couple of years.
Right.
Is that so? Like I just picked up a whole bunch of these vinyls. Like I told you that's when you walked in.
Yeah.
I picked up a Big L freestyles of the last 10 years of his life. You're not finding that on Apple Music.
No.
You never see it on Spotify. Maybe you might catch it on YouTube, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
But you're not going to catch it anywhere else.
That's very true.
So these kids are finding out like, if I want Jay-Z, okay, I'll get the Black Album and I'll get this one, but I'm not going to get these weird one-offs. You're not going to get Heartbreaker Mariah Carey.
Yeah,
you're not going to get these weird one-off to us he did back in the late 90s. Like, you're not going to get it.
Right.
So these kids are really like, oh, there's more? The amount of kids who came in, a kid came in the other day, I shit you not.
Right.
He found an Onyx Wu-Tang single from 1996 on the Ride movie soundtrack. It was 1996. I barely remember the movie, and I definitely don't remember the song.
That's hysterical.
And that's what they're buying.
That's crazy.
And that's what they want, and I love that because they're getting, like I said, like we're getting nerdy with it. They're going, oh, there's 4 cuts. Like I just bought this Mobb Deep. There's 4 different cuts of a Mobb Deep track, of the same Mobb Deep track.
Right.
There's a remix. There's the original. There's the acapella, and then the radio.
Yes.
So they're going, oh, okay, so this one has some bad words. This one has no bad words. This one has a remix with Nas on it. You're like, what? Like, so they like that stuff. Even with the albums. You go get that Ramones album, you might not, or you won't, you Spotify Ramones or whatever. Right. You're not going to get some of those weird B cuts.
True.
They want that. And I love it. And I'm like, when they buy it, I tell them all the time, I go, did you know that I'm pretty knowledgeable, as my wife is too. Like, did you know that if you get this, like, for example, the Smiths. Do you know the Smiths?
Yes.
In the dead wax, they call it dead wax, around the label.
Yeah.
They write notes.
Really? That I didn't know.
So if you, right here, but if you get the dead wax, there's usually like a code, you can look it up, and like a serial number.
There you go.
But if you get the Smiths, they write messages. So a kid this kid must have been 20-something years old.
Right.
I go, let's open it real quick. He goes, really? I go, yeah, I want to show you something. So I showed it. I said, it was on the Mia's murder. It had, I forgot what it said. It was like death to capitalism or something.
Right.
Smiths were very anti-corporate America.
Oh, of course.
And it was very cool. And they're like, I didn't know that. I go, exactly. And that's why we're doing this.
That's great, man.
So we,
each one teach one.
Yeah, and then I think we, like you said at the beginning of your podcast, no creed, no color, no race. We all here together. That's what this is about.
Right.
I say it all the time. Yeah, you can go get a new copy of Thriller at a Walmart for $20-$30.
Right.
Or you can get that one from 1982. And when you put it on that turntable,
the original,
it sounds like it's mastered, it's cut, it's different. If you go grab a new record, I'm not so hip on the new records. So for example, there's a Metallica on that top shelf.
I see. Yeah.
I don't know if that's off the new mastering or the original mastering from the 80s.
I got you.
But if you get that one's gonna sound, if it's what I think it is,
right?
Because it's unopened. It's gonna sound like it sounds in your car.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
But when you play Master Puppets on the 80 something on one of these turntables that it's made for, it sounds whole different. You know what's good on that too is like jazz and Ray Charles. Yeah. It sounds.
And I see you got Frankie too.
I got a lot of Frank. And we got a lot of good older stuff. That's what we like, and that's what I want people to. The idea was to, you like Frank? I got a kid who dropped off some albums the other day. You might like him, or you like this one? Well, let me. And the good thing about at least what we do, or this type of business,
right,
is it's cheap.
Yes.
Like a kid came in the other day. He bought. He didn't know about Velvet Underground. I was like, I got one here for $11. It's a live album. Take it. That's great. Buy it. I'm not selling you with a $50 one. I'm selling you $11.
Hello.
If it sucks, then you only lost $11. But if you like it, now you can go explore.
Yes.
And that's what we want to do. So that's how we ended up here. That's how we're doing this. Is like just want to be able to, like you said, teach one, reach one, right? Like just help these kids and other folks.
Especially around here.
We got a lot of younger. We got a lot of people our age. We got young kids.
Gotcha.
And their kids go, ooh, I like Billie Eilish, and I like Taylor Swift, I like all that stuff. Well, okay. Well, if you like that, well, they can bring their kid in. I watched it happen. What's today? Sunday. He brought his daughter in. She wanted Olivia Rodrigo. She bought that, but he was like, you might like this, and gave. I forgot what the other one was. I think it was Joan Baez. I think. Okay. It was like, you might like this, and she was like, really? Yeah. And he bought it. It was like I said, $6-7. Wasn't much. Right. And they went home together. And now you got a father-daughter bonding experience. What did it cost you? $6?
Seriously, for that?
For your daughter. And then what happens? Either A, she likes it, and yay, or B, she hates it, and that's okay.
But at least she got knowledge of it.
But she got, right, and she goes, my dad played that for me. It was trash. Or my dad played it for me, and I really liked it, so I'm going to go buy it again. So that's how we ended up with this, man. And that's what I want to do. I got tired of taking.
Gotcha.
In a lot of our jobs, we take.
Yes.
We don't offer anything to the world.
No.
Like, you know, it's depressing after a while. And you go, I should at least do something to like help, to spread culture and awareness. And even in this case, like for the bands who play, or we play my niece's band, a bunch of others.
Nice.
Let them have a safe space to play. I'm not charging them money. Play for free. Yeah. We move the rugs out, we move the chairs out. Have at it.
Right.
Open the doors, let the people hear. So yeah, that's how we end up here, man.
And that's how you generate business too. Oh, what's that? And
it helps, yeah. It helps that too.
You know.
But I don't. To be honest, I don't give a shit.
No. But
I'd rather. And then also, I learned too that a lot of these kids. I mean, you probably know, a lot of these kids have to pay.
Yes.
Like, how shitty is that?
Yeah.
Imagine having the thing you love to do at 18.
But you got.
And you gotta be like, well, I gotta sell 50 tickets at $20 a ticket. If I don't sell, I owe you.
Yeah, or something.
I owe the venue, right? So if you sell 50, if you sell 10, you on the hook for 40 at $20 a ticket. At 19, I didn't have it.
Yeah, nah.
So what do we do?
Yeah.
Like I would never forget the day we opened. The kid went. We had my niece's band play. They did an amazing job. Shout out to Death Badgers. They came out, and then they had their friends who were also in the band. Okay. And they were really nice. They're like, "Hey, can we play?" I go, "Well, you have your instruments?" He goes, "No, but they'll let me play." And I said, "Okay, cool." I go, so I asked my niece, I'm like, "Is that?" They're like, "Yeah, they can play." I go, and then the kid asked, "How much money do you want?" And I said, "For what?"
Right. Because that's what they're used to.
That's what they're used to, right? He goes, How much money do you want? I go, "For what?" And he goes, "To play." I go, "Nothing. Everything's already set up. What do you want? Just go play. I don't care." I said, as long as the girl, it was an all girl band. Okay. I said, as long as the girls are okay letting you play their instruments, I don't care. Have at it.
Yeah, because
people are very, I get it. People don't like their stuff being touched. I get it. But I said, if the girls were cool with it, play.
What? Have at it.
Why? Open the doors open. It was a nice day. Happened to be a nice day. Even though it was November. Have at it. Enjoy your day.
Well, the weather been crazy, but that's that's a different story. But as far as the challenges, like, so what are the challenges that you face while opening up this business?
It's hard to balance like family life, and you got kids. I got kids. You know how it goes. It's hard to balance family life and then being here. So I live 40 minutes north.
Yes.
I still live in the same hood. So I gotta come down. Like I came down here. I was down here today, but I gotta come down here. It's a 4-hour drive. My kids got out of school. We're trying to balance that. And then also, how far do you go? Like none of us are wealthy. Right. We're doing this on our own.
Yes.
My wife. It's just me and my wife and the kids. A real Bob's Burger situation.
That's real.
That's what it is. I have kids for them to help. You might come here. You might see a 12-year-old working the register. So being able to do it financially responsible. I worked for many years. I worked for store operations for a big fancy retailer. I'll leave the name out for obvious reasons.
Yes.
The amount of waste I would see would upset the shit out. Like, would upset anyone.
Yes.
Because you're like, so if you need to buy chairs or buy fixtures or you and I will go shop around. You want these brown ones? Cool. Let's find something that works in our price range. Or maybe we go thrift them. Or maybe we buy. We have another store. Maybe we'll just grab from that store. They don't do that. They just rebuy it. They'll go, we have a supplier. They charge $500 a chair, and that's where we get it from. Yeah, but if I go buy it from Mike Davis, he might have it for $300. Yeah, but we deal with this guy, so then we're gonna pay $500. And that's what it is. There was a lady I worked with. Her name was Linda, lovely lady. Her whole job was to go through stores that were either closing or whatever, and pick up the good stuff and put them in a warehouse. So if Mike needed,
I know someone does that.
Yeah, it's a great. She was amazing at it. She was very not frugal, but she's very budget conscious. And for a guy like me, who was in charge of opening those doors and getting those stores up and running, it was good to have someone like that. Be like, no, these are fine. Like you can use these. I have 20 in this state. I'll ship them over. It'll cost me nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These stores don't do that. So for us, it was being able to do it on a budget and going, yeah, we can buy those chairs, or maybe we want to buy new bins. New bins are thousands of dollars. All right, we'll use the old ones.
Right.
I'm a handy guy. I can fix and I can paint and all those things. I'll reuse it. And being that, but managing the budgetary things, and then also managing the community expectations.
Right.
So, excuse me. A lot of people who came to us and said, I used to go to the old place when the old owner was here, and you guys have more stuff. I go, yeah, we just want to fill the gray space. He was real heavy in this, and this, so we went the opposite way and made the other stuff as heavy as that stuff.
Right.
And they're like, oh, cool. And then also managing what they want. So like being able to, like, I was talking to there's a group chat with other record store owners, and a lot of those guys do a lot more new stuff. And that's what their clientele wants. But my clientele likes the older stuff. They like to dig. We used to go. I know you did too. We used to go to a record store by us, and we would spend hours just digging through shit.
Hours, yes.
Just because we were like, oh, maybe we'll find something cool.
On Broadway.
No, the one in Island. Vintage Vinyl.
Yes.
That's where the tagline on the window comes from the obvious to the obscure. I took it from them.
Gotcha. Yes.
Because I love that place, and that's where that checkered rug comes from. I took it from them because we used to go there.
That's great.
So they like the thrill of digging. Like you and I like to dig through, books and music and record. Like it's just fun to dig. You never know what you find. And I tell people all the time, our social media is very. My wife and I run together, but we're always posting because we're like, oh, we have new stuff. Like I told you, I picked up a bunch of stuff today.
100%.
You'll see it on my Instagram on Wednesday when I'm in.
Right.
And be like, here you go. We got Big L, we got this, we got that, and then we got a bunch of other stuff. We just constantly post. Just because we want people to know. And that's the biggest challenge is managing expectations. And then what's your expectation? Like, I can't do this. Listen, I'm off today. Technically.
Yes. Thank you, by the way.
No, I don't. We family. I'll do whatever you want. My brain's still shopping for records. My brain is still going, okay, we ordered the more business cards and the gift cards are in. And then, I got to put together that cube in the back. Like, my brain, you're never stop. I worked in corporate America for 20 years. At one point, I was working my wife would tell you, I'm surprised she didn't throw her hammer at me. I was working 60 hours a week. I worked Christmas, I worked Thanksgiving, I worked all of it. I was working for nothing.
Yeah. Like,
the money was great, don't get me wrong, but nothing came out of it. Nothing the projects I worked on didn't end up working out, or they went to a
commission based.
It's not even commission based. I was corporate, but it meant nothing.
Yeah.
So I was killing myself anyway.
Yeah.
My wife said all the time. I tell her, one of the hardest parts, and you probably have the other thing because of your line of work, is explain to people that I'm going to work like a dog anyway. Why not just do it for me?
Exactly.
Or why not do it for my family? Like, why not do it for ourselves? If you're going to work like an animal anyway, you're going to work 60 hours a week. You're going to be unhealthy. You're going to do all these things. At that time too, that's what they tell you. The doctor tell you that now as we all get older. That sedentary lifestyle don't work because you spend you sit in front of a computer, you eat snacks all day, you're working, you work late, you work early, all that stuff. There's no beneficiary, no help. There's no beneficiary to that. It's just mindless work. Not mindless, but just work. So why not just do it for yourself? And that's what ended up happening here.
That's right.
My wife and I were like, we're gonna keep working. She still works corporate. I do contract work now, but we were doing it anyway.
Yeah.
And I was doing it, and for corporate overlords, for what?
Yeah.
You see what happens. These guys are getting fired left and right. 10s, 15. People are getting. I think was it Verizon left like 15,000 people.
Yeah.
That's Madison Square Garden.
It's nuts.
Imagine you put everyone that worked at your company, or 15,000 people, and then it was like all y'all out. That's what they did, basically.
That's right.
Like, they filled Madison Square Garden. It was like, y'all out. We'll see you later.
Yeah.
And I was like, so, after a while, that's the biggest challenge is being able, to turn it off and B, to manage expectations. How much can I really work in a day?
And that's the thing, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I get up, I'll tell you my schedule now. I get up Monday through Friday. I get up at 3:30 in the morning. I'm at the gym by 5. I'm home by 7. I make breakfasts for everybody.
Nice.
Everyone gets out of the house or stays in the house, depending on what your day looks like.
Hello.
And then I'll be here on Monday and Tuesday. We're off, so I'll be running around or whatever. I'll start my contract 9 to 5, and then my Wednesday through Sunday I'm here.
Yeah.
My wife will pitch in, or not pitch in. She takes over. She does half days certain days, so it's not so bad for me or her. Like Sundays and Saturdays and sometimes during the week. But realistically, we're here. And we work from here, and we can work from here. We got Wi-Fi and everything we need to.
Yeah.
I tell everyone, I tell my friends and family, if you just want to come here and crash, you can.
Nice.
We got space. There's chairs. I don't care.
Yeah.
We got Wi-Fi. but yeah, that's how we do it. It's just managing expectations.
Gotcha. Now, my question to you: let's say someone who is inspired to own their own business.
Yeah.
Especially something like this.
Yeah.
What's something that you can suggest, recommend, things of that nature? Because let's be real, we know it's not cheap, so we're not even asking about that.
No, not about the money bit.
But no, just from A to B, start to finish, what was the process like?
Of going of what? Of picking this place up?
Yes.
We were thinking about doing either a coffee shop, Same concept though. There's still been vinyl music everywhere.
Right.
Probably we have a good vintage stuff. We just done our personality stuff come through. But we were going coffee shop for a while. We had seen there's a bunch of different websites you can look at.
Right.
People selling the business, and then for folk, so people our parents' age.
Yes.
They're looking to retire.
Yeah.
Their kids don't want to be plumbers, doctors, the plumbers, the electricians.
The trade stuff.
The trade stuff. They don't want to do it, which is foolish to me. I think. Or they don't want to go to the family business. They want to do nail salon or hair salon or mechanics or whatever that is. They don't want to do it.
Right.
So a lot of those guys sell it, and that's fine. I can't be a mechanic. I don't know enough, right?
Right.
I know enough about retail, so we were looking for a place, and we were looking for spaces. We were looking for places where we live,
Right.
and we were like, okay, it's a little expensive, but we were trying to figure it out.
Right.
And then we were going, okay, then we got, okay, so what's the cost of inventory? Then it's like, okay, it's all that shit. So then why don't we look for an existing place? And we started looking and went, okay, we happen to stumble onto this place. And then one day, so like I said, there's a bunch of different websites. There's I'll use the one we use. I'll effort. Buy Biz Sell.
Okay.
That's the one we used. That's how we found this place.
Got you. Okay.
And then the funny part was the guy, I had sent 2 messages over 2 weeks, he never responded. I just showed up.
You gotta do that sometimes.
Because he didn't and it wasn't, he was just busy. It wasn't personal.
Of course.
And so I just showed up.
Right.
And I went next door. There's a really great vintage shop, Vintage on 9th, right next door. I recommend those guys. Mark, I talked to the guy who runs that store. He was like, yeah, the guy's selling you don't know that? I go, I try to make it. He goes, I got this. Don't worry about it. Brought me over. Was like, hey man, this is Dave. He said he sent you a message, and I just want to make a suggestion. He's a good dude. And that was it. He left, and that's how the process started.
That's how it started. Gotcha.
And then so we were talking for a while, and I told him the same thing I'm telling you. I wanted to open. If I'm taking over the record store, I'm not going to turn it into another sneaker store. I'm not turning it into a dispensary. I'm not going to turn it into a nail salon because there's like 4 on this block.
Hello.
We don't need no more pizza, and we sure as shit don't need. We don't need any more tacos. We sure as shit don't need any more coffee.
Right. Yeah.
I said I'm going to keep it a record store. I'm going to keep it inclusive of all people, and I'm going to keep it open for families in this town. This is the only in Belmar, New Jersey. This is the only record store we got.
That's awesome.
And then, so the next record store I know of at least is 2 towns over in Asbury. There's one in Point. There's some in Princeton. There's one. There's Jackson, Red Bank. There's Clarizio. They're scattered. But for this area, this is the only well, that's not true. For Belmar, it's the only dedicated music store, and it was here for almost a decade. It was across the street, and then moved to this spot a couple years after that.
I guess because it's bigger.
It's bigger. Yeah. That's all that was. And it's dedicated to music and people and that's what people and then it was nice because everyone we opened up they're like it says I'm really happy you didn't turn to anything else but really glad it's a little record store. I'm like no, that's what we want to do.
Exactly.
We think it's important to have these places for people to be.
Yes.
Even though, like I said, we invite the kids and whoever else who's like, yo, you just want to hang out. You just hang out. Like I don't need money from you.
Right.
For you to hang out. Like just sit here. But we wanted to do it more inclusive. So, and then the next bit after that was talking to neighbors. So I talked to Mark at the Vintage on 9th. There's a really great cigar shop right here, Senior Wands. I recommend them.
Okay.
Nick is a great dude. Just talking to neighbors, getting to know lay of the land, understand the business, and then literally for like a day or two, I would just walk around town and just see the catch. And it was like October, so it wasn't that cold yet.
Okay.
And try to understand the lay of the land. Go, okay, what am I missing? What am I looking at? Who's walking by? So the nice part about so this is Main Street, Belmar.
Gotcha.
So this road can theoretically go from Deal straight through. Like it's one big ass road. There's a bridge over there, but it's one big ass road.
I got you.
So you can go drive up and down and see the different towns and the layouts and all that stuff and see what it was. And then also, if you ever get the chance, next time you come back, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Behind us is Belmar Mall.
Right.
There are like 10 great restaurants behind there.
Nice.
There's a brand new speakeasy that we helped set up. They got a record set up.
I've never been to a speakeasy.
Speakeasy are dope. You walk in the tent. It's 10 Dap Burrito.
Okay.
Guy Fieri was there a couple while back.
Gotcha.
Anyway, you walk in. To the left, there's a red phone booth.
Gotcha.
Walk from the phone booth.
Yeah, you don't even like some secret code?
Nope.
That's awesome.
You just walk. It's called Fish and Whistle. You walk through, and there's an old school setup of a bar. It's got one little TV, and then there's a living room, just how we're sitting here. Nice. And they got a vinyl player.
Okay.
And they got vinyls, and you can bring it. Let's say you bought something. Let's say you came from home.
Right. You
can bring it and you can play it, or you can play theirs. They got a nice big selection. Yeah, we help them with their own stuff, and then and you can sit there and hang out.
Nice.
It's a cool town, and what we also found was especially with town, that's the biggest thing when you think about doing stuff like this, It's understanding the folks around you. Okay, so this guy was selling it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why was he selling it? Did he make any money? Is it personal? Is it private? Is it the rent? Is it lack of merch? Like, what is the story here?
Right.
And that's understanding the story. Then once you get to the financial bit,
right,
that's when you get real, for lack of a better term, real fucking nerdy. You have to pull those numbers, and you gotta read the story they're telling you.
Gotcha.
So the way it works is, for some banks, they need a couple years worth of W-2, some other information, and they need that if you're gonna get a loan from them. But you need it too, because you got to figure out what the hell that's going on.
Hello.
So we had taken a couple years of his information. We looked at it, and then we read the story. The story said, "This is a profitable business if you're willing to put the work in.
Gotcha.
If you're willing to hustle and really try and offer some things and do some different stuff, and cater like I cater to me. Like I say all the time, I don't know a damn thing about country music.
Right.
I don't know shit.
Right.
But I'm willing to ask questions and learn. I have friends that love it, and I go, tell me what I should buy. Tell me what am I looking for.
Yeah.
Tell me who's not a racist. Tell me who's not a complete racist I could buy and feel good about buying.
Yes, that's the main thing.
That's the main thing. But it's understanding like your business and going, okay, and then so once we figured that out, we then went to a bank. Our local bank was like, this is the story. And I pitched it, just how I'm pitching it here.
Yeah.
And I said, hey man, this is what it was. He had this, and this, and I want to take it over, and I'm going to bring in Taylor Swift because he don't do it. And I'm going to bring in the stuff that I'm going to fill in the gray areas, and I think it'll be profitable. And the bank was like, okay, fine. And also, I mean, it took a little more than that. We went to a couple banks, but the one bank that accepted us, and they went, okay, cool. And then we set it up, and then it was a history from there.
What was the process like? Like the waiting process?
It wasn't that bad. So with the bank we used, it was pretty good. Like within a week, they gave us a decision.
Okay.
Like yes, no, and different. Like okay, if you want, I'm just making numbers. Like you got to borrow $100,000. They some banks were like, we'll give you 50, and some banks were like, we'll give you the 100, but that rate's high as shit. Yeah. So there's different ways. The bank we ended up going with we didn't need as much as we thought we needed, circle of trust, but the number we needed, they gave it to us. They gave it to us for a reasonable rate.
Right.
And so I was like, okay, cool. And a lot of these banks, they want to give you the money. They do. Because they get, 7, 10, whatever the percentage is,
of course,
they get it out of you. They want to lend it. You just need to give them a reason.
That makes sense.
Like if you like I said before,
you gotta make them feel good about it.
Yeah, right.
I got
there's 4 salons on this block. Yeah. If I was like, I'm open a salon, they'd be like, okay. And when they did their research, they're like, yo, there's 4 salons around. There's one here, there's one there, there's 2 across the street. Yeah. Like on this block.
Different for
right.
This money.
Right. Exactly. Like we don't have a problem giving you the money, but we want it back with interest.
Hello.
And are you going to give it back to us? Like, are you going to be able to give it back to us?
That's the thing.
And that's their thing. So that's what it was. It took about a week, and they were like, okay, we'll do it. And within another week, we were able to get the actual dollars in the account.
Right.
And we did it. And it was, we worked out a big old contract with, trying to count vinyls, which is impossible.
Hello.
Like I said, it was 22,000, the number that we ended up with. And that's an estimate.
Of course.
Because we couldn't get to the back and this and that.
I was just about to tell you. Like,
there's a whole back room.
The storage is...
It's wild.
It's a lot.
So...
It's a lot.
But yeah, so we end up... Yeah, like I said, it took us a while, but it worked out. And then being able to work at, like, so the big thing also is make sure you get yourself a good legal mind. I'm lucky. My brother's a lawyer.
Nice.
It works out for my favor.
Hello.
And he does contract law, so I'm like, tell me what's right.
Hello.
So...
Yeah. Good partnership right there.
Yeah, you can't chat GPT that. Like, you need to actually have like a fucking... Like, you have to have like a...
That's what I was about to ask you, because I'm a chat guy.
You could chat GPT, like if you were selling me your car, you can chat GPT that. Right. That's fine. It's very basic. But if you try to sell me your house...
Nah.
No, different ball game. So, you can't chat GPT. You actually have to, go to someone who knows. It's not, but even if I didn't, for argument's sake, I could have written something with ChatGPT and take it to a lawyer and have him proof it.
Of course.
It'll cost you probably a couple $100 and it'll be fine.
Right.
And then, so once we got to the legal stage and, the owners, the old owner liked it and the new owners liked it, we took the keys November 1st and we were open by the 22nd.
Gotcha.
And it was me living in this space for and I'm lucky because I'm a handy guy. So I had my dad help, my brothers help. Like you have to it's a whole community. Like
it's a unit. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you can hire people, but it costs money.
I was gonna say
yeah. Like if you don't have the money, like if you do as best you can with what you can.
Absolutely.
And then also know how to shop. Like, I'm very good at shopping. One of my big jobs here is the buying. I do most of the buying. I would say I do 90% of the buying.
Okay.
Of like the vinyls and then even the
inventory.
The inventory, yes. I'm very good. That's one of my skills that I really do like to brag about, or do brag about, is I'm able to get a good deal.
Okay.
And knowing how to shop. So I'm gonna put you on some spots right now.
Okay.
If you have there's a chain or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Called Habitat for Humanity.
Okay.
Habitat for Humanity restores.
Gotcha.
They're all over the country.
Okay.
So what they do is, if contractors or other folks have, let's say you're building a house and you got leftover sinks. Let's say you got 3 sinks.
Okay.
You can the contractor will donate it to them, and they probably get some kind of tax bit.
Got it.
But you can go to that store and buy that same sink that they probably got from Lowe's or wherever they got it from for pennies on the dollar.
I got you now.
So there's a couple in North Jersey. There's one actually it's one in Asbury. It's really great.
Okay.
There's one in Freehold that I like a lot. You can buy you can buy good quality stuff. Sinks, tiles, wood floors, cabinet, like a whole kitchen cabinet set. You can buy a whole kitchen.
Gotcha.
For
a good cause.
For a good cause. It all goes to help people who in need, which is great. So it actually makes you feel better because you're like, oh, I'm not giving it to Lowe's or Home Depot or Face Corporation. This money goes to someone who needs it.
Gotcha.
And you get good stuff. You get really good stuff. So like when we did the floors, I went to them. I bought floors.
Gotcha.
I needed paint. The paint's from Lowe's. That's fine. It's paint. But even like some of the fixtures, we just knew how to buy and shop because we bought from those places.
Gotcha.
You scavenge Facebook Marketplace. You scavenge where you can and try to put it together as best you can
100%.
for the money you have.
Gotcha.
Because the last thing you want to do is, and I've seen it, you open a store or you open a door and you're like, okay, I have, the rent's $2,000, but I owe the bank $700 a month, so that's $2,700, and then light, water, gas.
All that, yeah.
The internet now, you gotta have internet.
Tallies up,
and then all of a sudden you have $3,500 a month you gotta go find, and then you go, well, then I owe Lowe's. They have a Lowe's credit card, and then I have to go buy this, and then it just adds up. Yeah. Like you got, especially now, my wife and I have talked about it. We talk about it all the time. Let's keep the bills as low as we can. Just stick with the inventory because that's what people are buying. Hello. And then whatever, like we were trying to do certain like upgrades to the place. Right. Paint and floor, and then I was like, why don't we just wait? Yeah. Like wait, like there's no rush. We just need to get the doors open. It has to be nice and neat and clean to have doors open.
You gotta crawl before you walk.
Right. So let's do that, and that's what it was, and that's, that took us like 3 weeks. Like my dad and I took off all the fixtures. My nephews and my cousins helped hang the lights because they're like 6 feet tall and I'm short. Okay. My brothers and I ripped sanding and painting. My dad helped me paint. Okay. Even the electrical stuff we had help. Like we just had all the help you can. And then don't be afraid to ask because like I said, I can paint. I'm good at it. I'm good at certain things. I can fix things. I'm good with my hands. If you need me, I'll show up. And if you're like it was like, hey man, I'm opening this door. You're good with electrical. Can you tell me that? Yeah, I'll come help you.
100%.
Lean on those folks because they want to do no. I'm never gonna say no. Right. A, because we're friends. We've been friends so long. B, I want you to succeed, and I know, not even if I didn't do this for a living, I know that you're gonna have to go pay a dude. Yes. And that dude ain't coming cheap. Hello. That dude's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna need $1,100 to wire all this shit, or I can just take it out myself. Yeah. And I can buy those little plasticky things from Home Depot for $1.50. Hello. And nobody notices. Seriously. Why? Why not? So it was
work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, and it just makes sense. You got focus on the stuff that people are gonna buy, and not focus so much on the extra stuff. Like I said, you want to look clean. You want to look clean.
Oh, of course.
You want to call it, like if I take off the light, the vibe in here is dope. I'm 100%. Fully aware, but your vibe be as dope as fuck you want. Yeah. You have good product, none to sell. Then no one's coming.
No one's gonna get it.
No one will be here. Yeah. So that's kind of like the genesis of this whole thing. Started from A to B. And now like I said, I went source today. I'm gonna go source tomorrow. It's my only day off. I have to get my eyes checked because it's yearly. I have to annuals, and then I'm gonna Warby Parker, and I'm gonna go source again. I got a guy I'm gonna go source with in Highland Park. That's where I'm going tomorrow. And then I'm gonna pick up my kids, do homework, and then take them to jiu-jitsu. And that's my day. And those my only 2 days off. And I'm back at it.
And then you're back at it
on Wednesday.
Got you.
So it's a 24-hour, 7. My wife's just as bad.
Oh yeah?
She's just as bad. Like her 9 to 5 is more of a 9 to 5 than my 9 to 5.
I got you. But when it comes to this,
she was my phone. She was like, okay, you know, they got St. Patty's Day parade coming in March. We got to be ready for that.
Yes.
We got car show in March. We got to be ready for that. April spring. Like we have a running, ticking list in our head. Okay, we're gonna do
as far as like events.
Yeah. Like we got a comedy show we want to do in February. We gotta get that booked. We got bands want to play at the end of the month. We gotta get that booked. And next month they want to play. Gotta get that booked. You know, we gotta get the merch updated. We got a whole new design coming out. I think you guys are gonna love this new one.
Nice.
This one's, it's a little offensive, but I like it.
Hey,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Listen, that's what sells.
No, it's no bad word. It's just it's my piss a few people off, but it's okay. I think it's fine. We gotta reorder the merch, but the merch guy ain't answering the phone, so I gotta figure that shit out. Like it doesn't stop. And then my wife. So I do more of the ops stuff. My wife does more of the finance stuff. That's how we split it a bit. I mean, at least I still do the finance stuff.
Of course, partnership.
But
partnership.
Yeah, that's what it is. It really is a partnership. I can't. This doesn't exist without her. I don't care. No one says.
Listen.
But she's just as crazy as I am.
I believe it.
You have to. Because if you want it to work, it's only going to be as good as you put the work in.
Seriously.
If I have asked it, you'd be like, oh yeah, man, it's the same shit. I was here 3 months ago, the same shit as on the shelf. You can buy a damn thing.
Hello.
So I have to do it the right way.
Gotcha.
So
speaking of that, as far as like St. Patrick's Day and all this other stuff, so are those the only projects that you got working on in your head, or you got other projects?
No. We got a bunch. So like I have my friend Mike here, who's going to do podcasts out of this place, God willing, if he wants to.
Oh, I'm definitely in.
We have bands. We have a lot of bands. We have a few bands I want to play. We have DJs that reached out that want to DJ and do sets. You know, we're gonna offer. So there's a hook right here where you can put one of these cameras.
Okay.
So you can
get the crowd view.
You get the crowd view, right? So you get the crowd view, or if you want to film it and throw that shit on YouTube, you can too. Right. So we can always rent this sucker out and be like, all right, give me $50 or whatever that math is,
gotcha,
or even nothing. I don't actually give a shit. I just want you to use it because I'm using it all the time just to hang out.
Right.
You, if you're a DJ, you know, if you use it for the DJing purposes, you should use it.
Right. Well, I wouldn't want anyone scratching up the records though.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. You gotta bring your damn records. You can't take my stuff.
That's why I have to. You gotta put it out there.
Yeah.
Don't scratch up his shit.
No, don't scratch up records. Look out. I don't have any more records. But I do have a shit ton of needles, so I'm good. Like and the ones we have here, the needles screw out.
Got it.
So if you just turn on the knob, it pops right out. You just pop it on the one. It's nice and easy. So no, it's always like, what can we do? And what I was gonna say before we started.
Yeah. When
you're young, we grew up in the same shitty town.
Yes.
Not shitty, same town. When a lot of people realize like, oh, I don't have to live here. So this neighborhood is filled with people our age and younger. I literally was meeting with a buddy of mine down the block here. He's from where's he from? Hoboken. He's from Hoboken.
Okay.
Moved down here. He's like, why do I live there? I don't have to.
Yeah, that's the thing. People get stuck in their bubbles too.
Yeah, like if you don't listen, child care, work, whatever. I get it. You got to be where you got to be. But if you don't have to, be where you want.
True.
So a lot of these guys, like I said, there's a large population of people our age hanging out.
Yeah.
So we want to do stuff, so they have something to do.
Right.
And that's what we heard a lot of. A lot of people are like, okay, we got this dope space and we have all these fun things. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people are like, like a night like tonight. Everyone's at 1 or 2, 3 different bars, and that's it.
That's it. Okay.
But they have nothing to do. They're just, someone's got a burger special, or they've got
cheap.
It's all about that, right? So why not do something fun? So I was talking to a mutual friend of ours, Scott Brennan, who's a comedian.
Scotty.
We're talking about doing a comedy night here in February.
Okay.
Throw some chair.
I'm gonna try to come out.
Yeah. Well, no. Once we get it nailed down, we'll tell everyone.
Yeah, let me know. Okay.
And then put some chairs, booth back there. There's a mic PA system right here. You can use all these speakers.
Nice.
You're good. Why not? Why? Listen, I'm lucky enough, or I'm great. I'm lucky enough to own and operate a space like this, right? And like I said to you earlier, it's not for me. It's for us. It's not fun being alone.
Hello.
Like, why not have fun? We used to the same shit we used to do as kids and talk shit and hang out.
Yes.
Like, why can't we do it here? Summer will be here in a little bit.
Hello.
That door will be open.
Yes.
There will be a small bistro set outside.
Okay.
You can go next door to Nick, grab a handmade cigar, and sit right. Grab an espresso from up the block.
Gotcha.
And sit right here and play music all day. I wouldn't even give a shit.
Right.
You could just do that. Like, why not? What does it cost us? Nothing.
Yeah, that's real. It's your own space, right? Fuck it.
And like I said, if I'm lucky enough to own it, then I'm lucky enough to share it. And if I'm not sharing it, then I feel I have a problem. because it's not right. It's not my house. It's different, right? It's a storefront. It's a shared space. It's a venue even. Why am I keeping it to myself? Why?
Share the wealth.
Share it, right? We grew up with all the friends.
Yes.
All the buddies. We all hung out. And if I could do anything to help any of them, as soon as I told you, did I tell you come hang out?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Come hang out. Why not?
Yes, you did.
I don't want money. I don't want none of it. Just enjoy the space while I still have it.
I was about to say while we're still here.
Yeah.
Sure. And I know you're still learning, obviously, about this business. But what have you learned so far to try to make this business grow? Take your time.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, because I know. Because you're still learning. I know.
Yeah. Well, the thing I learned was don't try to be something you're not. I'm not good at lying, right? I've never been good at lying.
Same.
I'm shitty at it. Even when I worked at big fancy corporations, I'm just a shit liar.
Right.
That's what I am.
That's why I think I can't be a salesperson because
I can't. I say it all the time.
I can't.
My little brother is the best salesman I know. He has no problem lying to customers.
Gotcha.
He doesn't do it. He doesn't do it. Like, he's a truck driver. He drives by himself now.
Gotcha.
But when he was a salesman, he was a phenomenal salesman.
Gotcha.
Because A, he's smart, and B, he's talented. But C, he was able to tell. He was able to say things, not lie, but was able to kind of stretch things out. Like why do you
fluff it up?
Fluff it, right. Why do you need to change your cabin filter? You may never change your cabin filter. I can do it myself. I'm lucky enough on this car I can do it myself.
Right on.
But realistically, I've never changed a cabin. None of the other cars I'm 41. I've never changed all the cabin filters in all of my cars.
Take that shit to the shop.
Right. But he would be able to tell you why you need to. He was smart enough to go, well, it does this and it improves gas mileage, and if it clogs up, you have these issues. So he was always smart enough. My little brother's very talented at sales. But it's not about lines, being able to extend and fluff it to make it sound like, oh, we have to sell. What sales is taking the value that you perceive the item is and being able to explain it to the next guy to make them buy it. I can tell you why this law is valuable.
Right on.
That doesn't mean shit. But I need to explain it to you so that you can understand that it is valuable.
Right.
And you should buy it because it is valuable. Or you need it. Or whatever that math ends up being.
Correct.
So I'm a shitty salesman. Because I can't lie. My wife told me, you should sell houses. I can't. I might be fun and all that shit. I can't because I'll tell you the truth. You need this, this, and this. What we'll do.
Yeah.
So,
or don't buy this because of this.
Right.
Yeah.
So like I said the other day, I will gladly sell you a $11 Velvet Underground record before I go pitch that $65 one up there, because I want you to try it first.
Yeah.
Where another salesman might be like, "Oh, you want to buy the best? This is the best one." You're like, "Yo, you don't need
that."
Right. And and I don't care. So I'd rather you take the $11 one because what happens? Oh, it sucked. You only got $11 and not $60, and then you trust me more. To know that, he's not going to go sell me a $60 record that of music I don't even like.
True.
So being yourself, it really is the best business model. That's what I learned in these stores. When any store you go to, they buy the thing, but they are buying you, right?
Yes.
So I say the same thing when people walk. I go, "Hey man, follow us on Instagram and take a piece of candy as a sticker on your way out." That's it. Same thing. And they go, "Really?" I go, "The sticker's free?" Yeah, sticker's free. Take it.
Except you gotta ask.
Because then you don't know. You're absolutely right.
You gotta ask.
I've been to a bunch of places where it's 50 cents or $1 or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, the sticker's free. Take it. I don't care.
That's awesome.
And they're like, "Oh, really?" I go, "Yeah, I don't really care."
Like, trust me, you're buying enough.
Yeah,
well, that's the goal.
Or
you're buying enough.
It's not even buying enough. Just take it. I don't actually care. Because I'd rather you take it and be like, "Hey man, that guy was alright. He gave me a sticker."
Right.
Then
something to remember.
Something to remember. Like a girl came in the other day, right? And she must have been 14. We're a dad. Nice family.
Oh.
See that George Harrison record over there?
Yeah.
It's $125.
Okay.
The reason it's $125 is that it's from 1978. It's an original pressing. And it's got the 3-foot poster that does not exist anymore.
Okay.
We priced it at that because we felt that was also
what it's worth. Yes.
Not what it's worth. It's what we feel it's worth to this community.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah, because no. So here's a perfect example. There's a Billy Joel record over there, right?
Yeah.
Online, it's $400.
Online.
And it's sold for $300.
Okay.
I have it for half of that because no one's buying a goddamn Billy Joel record for $300 unless he signed it.
That's different. Yes.
So back to what I was saying. Look, so the family comes in and she goes, "You don't understand. I love George Harrison. Like, I love George Harrison too. She's like, really? I go, he's my favorite Beatle. She goes, mine too. I go, awesome. And I go, she goes, I go, have you seen this? I'm not selling it to her. I'm just showing it to her because it's dope. And she's like, oh, I have it. I love that record, but I don't $125. I go, oh, it's okay. But I love George Harrison. What she did find though, so over there we have a bin of covers. After we did the wall, we had a bunch of extra. We were like, they're cool art. You know, take them for $1. If you want them, you can take them.
Right.
She found that cover there. Just a cover.
Right.
She goes, oh my God, the cover. I go, oh, we have it? That's awesome. She's like, how much is it? I'm like, it's $1. She goes, oh, okay, cool. So she's done shopping. She walks around. I go, you know what? Just take the fucking cover.
Yeah.
Like, take it. It's $1. It doesn't hurt anything. It doesn't, you know.
Right.
She goes, really? I go, yeah, it's $1. What do I care? Look how happy you are. I don't give a shit.
Exactly.
That's exactly what I said to her. I said, I didn't mean to curse, but I was like,
hey.
I don't give a shit. Look how happy you are. Exactly. Her dad's like, really? I go, take it. What do I care?
Yeah, right.
It's a little bit of connection. And she goes, that's so nice of you. I go, no, clearly this is important to you. Like, you need to own this.
Hello.
You need to own this more than I need $1.
Seriously.
Like,
that's
come on, seriously. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And she was like, and they were all like sweet and one. They're like, can we follow you on Instagram? I'm like, follow me on Instagram. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want nothing from you.
Right.
Take some stickers, take some gummy bears on the way out, and take your. I mean, they had bought 1 or 2 things, but
of course,
nothing amazing. But they were buying it anyway. That was before I gave it to them.
Yeah, I got you.
So I was just like, take it.
Yeah.
It's stuff like that. Like, being authentic is the way this is gonna work.
It has to, yeah.
You know, like I said, they buy me and my wife and my kids. They're not buying only the George Harrison record. They're buying this whole thing.
The experience.
And I heard that a lot about other businesses, and you probably know, we all know business like that, where the guy's paying the ass, but you still go, or you don't go anymore, because you're like, that guy's an asshole.
I can't do with it, yes.
Yeah, and you're like, I do like this place, but every time I go, he gives me a hard time. There's a pizza place in where we live, Rocco's Pizza. I love that place. Yeah. The owner will buy all of the donuts at the Dunkin' up the block at 4 o'clock every day. Okay. Or sorry, every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday he'll buy them. Or Thursday too sometimes.
Gotcha.
And then he just gives them away.
That's dope.
That's all he does. He gives you a brown bag and a tissue paper, and he goes, take what you want.
Have at it.
Have at it. Mm-hmm. Or if he really wants to be, he's funny. He's a fun guy. His name is Steve. Good dude. He'll do it in front of you while he'll offer your kids in front of you. He'll be like, hey, you guys want donuts? And they're like, don't look at your dad, look at me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you bastard.
That's how he gets you.
Yeah. I was like, and sometimes he's nice about it. Like now we've been going so long, he doesn't give a shit.
Right.
But at first he's like, it's okay, man. Yeah, I'm going to give you shit for it.
Of course.
Because I can't give my kids goddamn donuts at 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Hello.
But, yeah, I don't care. He goes, okay, cool. But he, like, at first he goes, no, he's not in charge here. It's my pizza place. Yeah. I'm like, hey, man, I said it was okay. Like, you don't have to be
you don't gotta keep
yeah, you don't have to like make it look bad. Like, I already said this was cool.
I gotta deal with them at home.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Right, not even that. Like, it makes me look like a monster who doesn't want my kids to have donuts. Even though I was like, yeah, go ahead. And it makes you look like a goddamn superhero. But we go back every time, because every time we go, that's the guy we get. Even the guys who work there, the regular dudes.
Right.
The pizza's good and the food is good, don't get me wrong. But the personality of that human is why you're there. You go, oh, that guy's a good dude. And that same dude, I was having a bad day one day and I got home mad late. I had a sick relative in the hospital. I come back, it was like 10:30. I didn't realize at 10 o'clock at night, they close up shop and he has like his brother and they have beers and they sit outside and smoke cigars.
Right.
And I was like, hey Steve, whatever you got, I'll buy it. Like if you guys need a slice of pizza, I didn't mean, I thought I was going to be eating. I just need a Diet Coke. I had a real shitty day. He goes, what happened? I told him the story. It was a sad story with my nephew. He goes, no. Hold on, no. You don't buy nothing. He told the girl, get him 2 slices and then go get him a beer. I was like, you have beer? He goes, I have beer. Now you do too. He gave me a hug and he was like, no, you sit here and eat. Don't worry about it. It's things like that. It's the connection you build with those people outside that door. That's what is the most important part of this job. Anyone can sell records. I told you before, anyone can go buy that Thriller record at Walmart for $29.99.
Seriously.
But you're gonna come to me and buy it. Why? Because you know, A, I'll take care of it, and then B, you're buying me. You're buying my wife. You're buying the kids. You're buying the fact that we're keeping a record store in Belmar.
Yes.
And that's what that's.
I think the overall experience.
That's what you're buying, and that's what I've learned. I've learned that if I just keep being me, and I'm honest, and I'm truly honestly want to be nice or do whatever I'm doing, it'll all work out.
That's real.
It always worked out. I got
message.
Yeah, I've had stories that my entire working career of just being yourself, And like you said, we're shit liars. It's just what we are. It's fine.
Yeah.
But being authentic and honest and being like, no, I'm just here because I want to be here. Or I'm here just to help, or whatever that matter ends up being. And it worked out for me in the long run. I've gotten jobs like that.
Seriously, yeah.
I've gotten one of my best jobs, one of my favorite jobs ever, I got for just going to help somebody. And they're like, hey man, I like it. Like, what do you do? And you get to chit chat, and all of a sudden there's an opportunity. And they go, hey, Dave ain't that bad. Why don't you go see if he wants a gig? It worked out.
Yeah, good shit, man. So obviously, I know you're still new to this.
Yeah.
As far as ownership. And
Ownership, yes.
Entrepreneurship in this regard.
Yeah.
So, as we know, there's always going to be some challenges.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you would like to express. What are the challenges that you faced so far, and how did you overcome them? Thus far.
The biggest one I'll be honest with y'all.
Talk to me.
The biggest one was convincing my family I'm not stupid. Because perfect example is you. When you tell your parents, I come from immigrant parents. If they don't think, how do I say this nicely? If there's no dirt in my nails, I don't have a real job.
Yeah, that's that old school.
That's my family will look at you with a straight face, be like, my brother's a lawyer, and he doesn't have that's not hard work. He's killing himself every day, his brain's a drain.
I was about to say, yeah.
But to my family, especially like my parents and that generation,
yes,
that's not real work.
Yeah.
My dad calls it mouse work.
That's hilarious.
He goes, you do mouse work, you don't have real work. I'm like, come on.
That's hilarious.
I'm like, yeah, but you get to go home. Like,
yeah,
my work follows me everywhere.
Hello.
And so that was the biggest of going, I'm not stupid. I am crazy, but I'm not stupid.
Big difference.
There's a big difference. I tell my mom that. I tell my mom all the time. I go, I'm not
difference.
stupid, but I am crazy. And and the other part was my wife. Them looking at my wife and going, "You gonna let him do this? Like, this is dumb." Because they don't understand. Listen, you ever try to explain to someone your dreams?
100%. You know,
yes, and they look at you like you're stupid.
100%.
Like you ever wake up
outside of
not even that
outside of my parents.
Yeah,
they understand because they come from it.
Right.
But yes, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, like
somebody outside of my
even
parents.
even when you have dreams at night, you ever try to explain something you dream when you wake up?
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yes.
They look at you like no, this is all, and then you're eating Doritos and fly like what? Like they look. That's what it sounds like, and that's the biggest obstacle I've had so far. The money is whatever. The time with my kids sucks, but we make it work. We bring them here on weekends too, and during summer they'll be here all summer. But being able to tell my family what we're doing,
right?
And because my parents are the same age as your parents, this is our cake. People buy this. I was showing them graphs and some articles, and all sorts, and they were like, "I don't give a shit." Like it doesn't make there's no making sense. Yeah. And the only way to show them it works is to do it and then be like, "Oh look, we're not homeless."
Right.
Like clearly I know what I'm talking about to an extent. Right. So that's the biggest challenge I've had, or at least my wife and I have had, is explaining to our families like we're gonna go take an archaic mode of musical expression and sell it again. In some cases, 80 years after the record came out, gotcha. And we're gonna make money, maybe. That's the thing, right? You know what I mean? 100%. And then also, like, you know, we've said before, like, corporate America's getting mushed. Like, these kids, and it's not even kids, it's guys our age. Yeah, yeah. They're losing geeks left and right, and then going, now what do we do? I recommend to anyone who's listening, who's willing to take the advice. Hello. Do the thing you want to do on top of doing your 9 to 5. So if you want to chase music, go ahead. I support that. Because who knows, man, it turns out to be a thing one day. Or did you read the Rick Rubin book? Did I read the Rick Rubin book about creativity? No, I did not. So if you get a chance to read it, or at least listen to it, do whatever you can. Just get it into your head, because he said something interesting. I do agree with. He said when you have an idea, if you don't act on it long enough, the idea goes to the next guy. That's real. So if you don't do it, if I read it correctly, which I think I did, if you don't exercise, if you have an idea for, making special gum or whatever the hell you want to do, right. If you don't get it out or start to do it or even do it, it eventually will leave you. Yes. It'll go somewhere else. Yes. And I was like, oh, that sucks. Because I mean, I couldn't, even when we thought we were going to get this place, right. We were so heartbroken we were going to get it, that clearly we wanted it badly. Because I asked my wife a couple times, I go, am I just crazy? Like, do I want this just to have it?
Right.
Or am I losing it? Like, because you question yourself.
100%.
You go, I go work 9 to 5, be home weeks Friday, be home at 7, weekends off.
Right.
I'll still be at the beach because we always down here.
True.
But am I losing it? Like, am I crazy? And she's like, well, no, we're not crazy. Yeah. We're not crazy. You're not crazy. It's what you want. And you know what? It might be good for you because like I said, I opened stores for years. I was a store operator for years,
right,
for a bunch of companies. So it's that's the biggest one. Do you have enough to do it? And you may not succeed right away. We may not succeed this year. We might be in the red, but do you have enough energy to do it for 2027? How about 2028? Lease is up in 2030 something.
Oh wow!
Can you do it till then?
Right. We'll
see. But that's the biggest obstacle. Is the obstacle of doubt. Do I really need to do this? There's something inside me says I should be doing this, or am I just doing it because I think I want to do it?
Gotcha.
And for something like this, you can't half-ass this because you're signing papers and you owe people and I gotta cover a rent every month. Like you got to do all these things.
Yes.
There's no way to half-ass it. So.
Adult things, if you will.
Yeah.
So to piggyback off that, so what keeps you motivated and inspired? Is it really because you're worrying about the overhead, or is it
what
keeps you going?
I like doing this. Here's my thing for a long time. I worked in corporate retail. I worked for a long time, and what I wanted to do, I couldn't do it. Like nobody would hire me to do it. And I don't know if I'd do it with my resume or anything else nefarious, whatever.
Right.
So if I didn't create this, nobody would let me do it.
True.
Like there's not I applied to all these. I called every friend who I could, every relative, every colleague, and I got interviews and this and that, and a lot of them got real far. They never let me do this.
Right.
They never let me do T-shirt designs. They never let me buy for the store. My job was store operations. I was in charge of getting everything here and writing the policies and all that shit, right?
Okay, gotcha.
And not doing all that stuff. So I was making the store run already.
Gotcha.
But I wasn't in charge of putting this stuff out. Or buying the stuff that put out. I wasn't in charge of actually doing what I want, being as creative as I wanted to be. And nobody was gonna let me because I didn't. In the corporate world, if you didn't do it before, you ain't gonna be able to do it. You can't do it later. You can't be a director until you're a manager. You can't go from manager to director without being a director first. But how the fuck are you gonna be a director if you won't let me be one?
Hello.
It's tale as old as time.
Yes.
So I have to leave to come back as a director at that company.
I got
you have to leave as a manager to go somewhere else, become a director, then go back if you want to come back. If you want to come back. And nobody would let me do that. So I had to do it.
I got you. You had to make your own path.
I had to do it myself. And also, for me, like I said, I'm not really good at lying, so I have to be honest.
Yes.
And I have to build things and I have to do things that are come from that. So I wanted to do this, and that's what keeps me motivated, is being able to do what I like to do. I like talking to people. I like saying bullshit with random people walking through the door. I like figuring out what the sticker will look like, and I like building stuff too.
Yeah.
So this is fun. I just happen to get paid for it.
Right.
I mean, it's a nice perk, but realistically, I would have done this for anybody.
Right on.
I would have done the same job. If Nike would have called me, I would have done it in a heartbeat, and I would have done it for like cheaper than what I was getting paid anywhere else, because I just like this stuff.
The love for it.
Yeah. So that's what keeps me going. Is the fact I enjoy it.
Good shit.
And then I just saw one of my customers randomly at the store up the here where I was, and he was like, "Hey man, I was the guy who bought Donda for me the other day." I'm like, "Oh." I was like, "Hey man, what's going on?" He goes, "This is my wife." I go, "Hey bud, how's it going?" We just sat and chit chat for like 10 minutes. They're lovely people.
Right.
He's like, "What else you got coming?" I go, "Man, I have the pictures of stuff I bought today on my phone." I go, "Here, this is what's coming Wednesday." He goes, "Would you hold it for me?" I'm like, "Tell me what you want." After we price it, he goes, "Well, how much it costs?" I go, "I don't know. You gotta do the math." He goes, "All right, when you price it, let me know. I'll send you an Instagram message." I go, "Deal."
That's what's up.
So it's stuff like that. You're like, "Oh, this is fun." Like, I'm making friends, but I'm making connections.
Relations, yes.
And it's fun for us. And they got a guy they can lean on. And also, it's also nice too, because a lot of people will be like, "Hey, can you get us this?" And I'm like, "I'll find it. I'll figure it out for you."
Right.
That's my job. You just pay for it. I'll figure it out.
Right.
And that's what we do. That's what keeps us motivated. That's the fun part.
Gotcha. Good shit. Now, in the art of relevancy, because the type of work that you do and the type of stuff that I do. So, what advice would you give someone, again, who's thinking about doing this, but if they are doing this, how can they stay? What kind of key points can you give them to stay relevant, like to keep the ball rolling?
Don't be afraid. Like I said, I don't know shit about country music.
Right.
But I'll ask you. I'll ask somebody.
Right on.
Teach me.
Gotcha.
Because listen, I only know what I'm able to know, right? I only know I'm a nerd for old hip hop. That's where I grew up. I'm a nerd for old reggae because that's my culture. I'm a nerd for certain rock because that's what I'm from this city where you're inundated with all these different types of music, which is a lovely problem to have, by the way.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So ask questions. I don't know. I don't know how to make t-shirts. I don't. I've bought and sold thousands of them. I don't know how to make it.
Exactly.
But I'll call somebody. I'll find a friend. Or I'll find somebody like, yo, do you know? Or, I don't know what I don't know. But when I don't know the answer or I can't figure it out, I'll go ask somebody. Don't be afraid because no one's, you think, especially at our advanced age, like you're afraid that people think you're dumb or you should know this or whatever. No, you don't.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know lots of shit. But I'm not scared to ask. Just ask. That's all. It's not, like I said, I don't know the best. I was talking to a guy today. We were talking about some band, I forget. And I didn't know what album to buy. I really didn't. And I was like, what should I get? Like, he's like, you go to a record store? I go, yeah. He goes, you don't have to buy it? I go, no, that one. But if you want to tell me, if you want me to tell you what, Mobb Deep album about, I'll tell you. Or you want to know which, I got those Frank Oceans up there. I'll tell you which one's the bootleg and which one's the real one.
Hello.
Because Frank Ocean after that first one, he didn't make anymore.
Yes.
So there's a lot of them bootleg ones. They're worth real money, but they're bootleg.
Hello.
Put out by God knows who.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's the big thing. If you want to stay relevant, just ask and don't be scared. Like don't be afraid, because you're gonna miss out.
Correct.
Like I said, I still dress like it's 1998. I don't know shit about fashion.
Gotcha.
My wife does. So when we have to go anywhere, I ask her, like, can I wear this shirt and this tie and this suit pants?
What do you think?
Yeah, what do you think? Like, remember when you were young, you used to go to Express, just buy everything on the model.
Yes.
Because you knew it worked, because somebody else did it for you.
Someone did.
I will take everything here.
Exactly.
And you'll buy it.
Exactly. In my size.
In my size, right. I'll take my size, but I will take this whole combination of colors. Because I don't know shit.
That's
so don't be afraid to ask questions.
That's real.
And also, don't be too proud. That's the other thing. Like, so a lot of our sourcing is done by like just me reaching out, talking to folks, Facebook Marketplace, buyers we've met along the way and sellers we've met along the way. Just don't be afraid. There's not less, because we may not go to a distributor for everything.
Right.
Doesn't make our product less as valuable or less as good as it could be. And actually, it's better in some cases because I can offer you things at a better price. Because if I got a deal, you get a deal. I tell people all the time, and it's the truth. If that shirt, there's that USA jacket we're looking at right now, right? If you go online, that jacket's about $125, $150. I've got it for $90. Okay. Why? Because I caught a deal, so you catch one too.
That's awesome.
That's all it is. Because I'm gonna be okay with that $90 price. I'll make a little bit of money, and you're gonna save us some money, and we'll both win.
Hello. And
then you'll be like, hey man, I got this. I saw it online for $125. I just bought a record for my sister. I spent $80 on eBay. It's imported. It's coming from the UK.
Gotcha.
But everywhere else, that record is $400. But somebody had it for cheap, and I was like, I'm gonna grab it.
Grab it. Yeah.
So let's say she in retrospect it comes back, it's fucked. Fine. I'll fix it. I'll find a way to fix it. Whatever.
Right.
And I'll sell it, but I won't sell more. I may sell for, if I want it for $80, I might sell it for $100. I'll make $20. You'll save $100, and we'll both be happy.
Yeah, exactly.
If
you gotta get some,
you gotta kind of bite your tongue a little bit and swallow your pride a bit. Like, it's okay. It's okay to be dirty. I'm still kind of gross from digging through a garage this afternoon.
That's all right.
It's okay to be dirty. It's okay to get your hands in the middle of it all. It's okay to ask questions. Just don't be afraid of it, because you'll miss out. You'll 100% miss out.
And that's what I'm learning too.
If I didn't go next door and ask that guy Mark,
right,
I would never have owned this store.
That's true.
Like never.
Because he don't want to.
He's the one to put it together, right?
Yes.
If I just want him like, yeah, I know, but I was trying to talk to him. He seemed a little like standoffish. He goes, nah, that's just how he is. I'll bring you over. And I met him and he was lovely. But he gives off like a standoffish vibe.
Right.
But he's not. He's lovely. So that's what it was. I asked the question. And like I said, I sent 2 messages. He didn't answer one. So I just showed up.
That's real, and that's the 2 things I'm learning too from myself. So with this whole journey, is
Yeah.
that my pride and certain insecurities.
Yeah,
that I'm trying to push.
It's our age too.
Yeah,
We're a little older, so you're like, I should know these things. I don't.
yeah.
I'm still YouTubing how to fix parts of my car. I'm still Googling how to nowadays it's nice because they have. I always tell my parents that, or my uncle especially, like, it's impressive you have all this knowledge in your head because I have to Google everything. Like, I didn't know how to change the starter on my truck. I was like, I had to Google it and then learn. I go, oh, okay, this is how you do it. And then even then, I still had my dad help me because I was like, you're still a master mechanic. I'm just a dude who owns a tool set. Like, come help me.
Hello.
Because I mean, I'm handy, but I'm like, if I mess this up, this car may not run ever again.
Hello. Exactly.
I don't have new car money. So.
And that's the thing too. I just want to talk a little bit of music real quick.
Yeah, what you got?
The top 3 songs that you hate
That I hate?
and everyone else loves.
I don't like K-pop.
Okay.
My oldest daughter loves it.
Netflix is.
It's not even Netflix. Not K. Like before that, she's
okay.
Yeah, she's knee deep in it. Like she went to go see, what's the group called? She went to see Stray Kids at City Field.
Oh wow.
In a monsoon, it looked like. Her and my wife went.
Gotcha.
Like, I can't get into any of it. There was
That's fair.
Like, there was one on the Deadpool Wolverine soundtrack, but I only think I liked it because Deadpool and Wolverine were in it.
Of course.
I don't think I liked it because I liked it.
Right.
But I mean, I play along. I don't play along. Actually, that's not true. I don't play along at all with my kids. I don't like it at all. I would say all of K-pop. I don't like anything country.
That's
not true. Wait, hold on.
But you're learning.
I'm learning, but I like Shibuzi. You know what's bad? There's a guy named Ali something. Do you know him? Ollie?
Yeah.
Ali something.
Yes.
He did a song about Ric Flair, and it was the dopest shit I ever heard. And I went down a rabbit hole, and I was like, I like that.
Got
So
it.
I don't like all country. I like certain. I guess I don't like black country, but I think that's what it was. I just put that together. But I'm learning country, but I never got into country. It's one thing I never got into.
Gotcha.
And then the third one, I don't mind Taylor Swift. I know she gets a lot of hate, but I don't mind Taylor Swift at all.
I got you.
I don't care for. I'm trying to think. There's certain rock groups I don't care for.
That's fair.
Like, I like Black Sabbath, I like Metallica, and I like all that stuff. Some of the stuff we grew up with, listening to is fine. But then, like, I hear something, and I'm like Billy Joel only a couple of songs did it for me.
That's fair, yeah.
Like, 1 or 2 we grew up with, and then the rest of them, like, I don't get it.
That's what I'm saying, it's fair. I was just
like Uptown Girl works, and River of Dreams works, and the rest of that's like, I'd be wasted at a concert. Like, I wouldn't know what, I'd be like,
right.
y'all clapping, I'm clapping. Like, I'm gonna go get us $28 popcorn and a $30 Diet Coke and sit here quietly.
Hello.
Yeah, that's it. I don't mind Drake. I know he gets a lot of hate, but I don't mind Drake at all. Young Drake, New Drake is 2 songs. Seems like Young, Angry.
Yeah, well, he's bitter. So.
Yeah. Young, Angry Drake was good. Like 2009 to like 2012.
Gotcha.
When he was pissed and hang out with Rick Ross all the time.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want that Drake.
Yeah.
This new Drake. My daughter likes Drake, but she's 12, so she's supposed to.
Exactly.
I try to tell her. I was like, old Drake is better. She goes, no, Daddy, new Drake is good. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I go, we can agree to disagree.
Yes. When he was signed with Lil Wayne.
Yeah. When he was doing
October's very own.
Yeah. When he was angry.
Yes.
When the videos were in black and white, and he was talking about, drinking champagne for 24 hours.
Hello.
Like, give me all that. Like, I'll still listen to that. That first album is good. The second album is good. But after, like, the one with the wine, when he's sitting on the table with the wine.
Take care.
Yeah, some of that's okay, and then that's when it all goes down.
That's my stopping point too.
Yeah.
Like for me, because in the industry that I do, like rappers are like, I can go without.
Is it because you've been beaten to death with it?
Yes.
Okay. Because if you I still can't listen to Rage Against the Machine. I'm 41.
That's fair.
Because we listened to so much as kids.
Yes.
And I think it's like a PTSD thing, where I cannot. And I want to, because I know it's good. Like, I know it's got value in it.
Of course.
But but it's like, it brings me back to high school. And I'm like, I hate Rocky. That's what I can't fucking listen to. You remember that?
From Locker Room Shit. Yes.
Locker Room Shit.
Yes.
I can't stand Rocky to this day.
Yeah.
I don't give a good guy.
I tune it out like my kids. I love you guys, but yeah.
No,
I tune it out.
I'll turn it off.
Like especially when I did. I'm like,
because y'all don't know. We played football together in high school, and that's what they played for every game.
Every game.
So for 4 years,
I have the Tiger.
12 games. Not even Eye of the Tiger. They were playing the montage music. When they was training the snow. Yeah, they were playing the beat, the
whole
the
soundtrack.
Yeah, right. They would just hit the soundtrack, and you just be like this, and some of us would be sitting like this.
All right.
This don't work for me.
Not at all. Not at all. And I was the one that was trying to play Wu-Tang.
Yeah, I remember that. We all got yelled at for that. They're like, no, we're playing Rocky. You're like, this sucks. Like, I don't know.
We're freshmen and they're seniors.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
I still can't listen to Rocky. I can't listen to Rocky. I can't listen to Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, that's fair.
It's like I said, I have like a PTSD. I'm like, I can't listen to this.
That's me with Rapper's Delight.
Yeah.
100%. And
what else you got?
So there's Rapper's Delight. Again, I'm going off the interesting.
No, that's okay.
Again, certain country songs I can't really swing with. Shabushi, he get a pass.
He get a pass. Shabushi I like. Ollie Green I like. There's a couple of them.
What was the other song? Some Elton John songs I can't.
That's fair.
I like Rockin' Man, obviously.
Yeah, the big ones.
And besides that, go on.
He's got like, because we hear, he's got like 15 albums or 20 albums.
Yeah.
And you don't know any of them. Like, you might know one or two. Like I said, you know the big ones. You know Rockin' Man and Lion King shit and all that stuff. It's fine. But then you start looking like, I don't know none of this shit.
And it's not bad. It's just not.
It's just not your thing, right? Which is fine.
Yeah.
I tell my daughters that all the time. Like, listen, you're not supposed to like all the music I like, and I'm not supposed to like all the music you like.
Yeah.
Like, we can agree to disagree. Like, my little one is very much into the stuff I'm into, and my wife is into, so it's fine.
Right.
My older one.
How old is she again? I'm sorry.
9. She'll be 9 next week. Next week.
Nice.
So, she's into our stuff, but my older one, like, I was like, if I could. Oh no, what's that song? What the fuck is that song? Is it Keisha Cole? The one that everyone sings mad loud. The one that goes, I knew and I knew and I knew.
I knew and I knew.
The one that I don't know. Fuck. I might have to go find it on my phone.
I knew and I knew.
My kid played this.
The whole thing I'm thinking out loud that she's singing is like, "This Girl's on Fire." That's the only thing.
No, that one's not bad. That's not Alicia Keys. Keisha Cole.
Oh, I know what song you're talking about. Damn it, it's right on the tip of the tongue.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Is it with featuring Missy Elliott?
Nope, it's her song. How's
it go? How's the melody go?
It's a lot of whining, and she goes, I knew. My dog be walking around that, and I love my kids, but I can't fucking listen to that song.
I knew.
Is it Keisha Cole? I almost want to call my wife and ask her. Like, what's that fucking song I hate? Logan sings it? Like, it's not even the kid singing it. I just hate the song.
That's fair.
I think it's this one. Let me see if I can figure it out.
I knew.
This one.
Got it. I know. Yeah. Love.
Is this one?
I knew that.
I hate this song. I hate this song more than anything on this fucking planet. I can step in warm dog shit and I'd be alright. But if this song was playing while I was stepping, I'd be even madder.
Oh man.
Because I hate this song. There you go. That's the song I fucking
got it. I'm like, I knew.
Like the PTSD stuff is whatever, but that song I fucking hate.
Yeah, that's. And
it's nothing.
Love you, Keisha.
Oh no, she's probably a lovely human. I'm not saying none. She has other songs I like. It's that song. Yes. I just can't hear it again.
That's fair.
I'm just like, fuck this song.
Your opinion, the best all-time favorite collab. I'll go first.
Go ahead.
So mine is with LL Cool J, Redman, Method Man, the 4-3-2-1.
I got it right there.
That one, and it's a tie.
With cannabis or without cannabis?
I can go without cannabis.
Really?
I can. I could.
Why?
He wasn't bad. It's just like as far as like hyping
because he went after LL.
Maybe that's it.
That's why. That's because you openly dissed this man on his own track.
That's what I'm saying. The rapping was
it's phenomenal. All of it. The one the Master P, the DMX, all of it.
Yes. And Wu-Tang Triumph.
That's not collab. That's the Wu-Tang.
But again, that's why it's a tie because some people would consider that a collab.
All right, so I'll give you two weird ones that I like. Outkast and Raekwon. Okay. Skewed on a Barbecue.
Okay.
That one I can sing. I can listen to that song every day, all day. I don't think this one counts, but I'm gonna use it.
Fire away.
Fat Joe, Big Pun, Twins.
Got it.
They're better. Listen, we are old enough to know, but that one is better than the original. I don't care what nobody says. The Dre and Snoop one is good. Don't get me wrong. Of course. It's great. But there's something about Big Pun's verse in that one. Just
dead it.
Yeah, not even that bit. The whole bit. And then I would have to say anything Tribe is pretty good for me. Like
Fair.
Tribe and De La was good. Scenario remix is always good with Lords on the Ground and These Are New School. That one's good. But yeah, I think those are the big ones for me. I'm trying to think if there's anything off the top of my head. Anything weirder than that. I think those are my big ones. I mean, I didn't mind. I mean, of the time, the Jay-Z Linkin Park one ain't bad.
Not at all.
Of that time,
it's not.
Like if you're from that time, it's dope.
You get it. Yeah.
But if you're like, if I try to play for my kids, they might look at me like I'm ridiculous.
Like, go on.
Yeah, that's good. And then I'm trying to think. There's probably one or two more I'm not remembering. Gym Class. Anything Gym Class Heroes does. So Gym Class Heroes did songs with Lil Wayne. They did remixes with Fall Out Boy. Anything. I love those guys. I've seen them live a few times, and they were really good. So anything Gym Class is good. It's good with me.
I'm trying to remember the song.
Cupid's Chokehold was the big one.
The last time I heard of it.
And then they did a lot of remixes like Lil Wayne. They did one with Fall Out Boy. They did there's a few. They did because they're in a weird space because they're on a label that is all pop punk.
Sure.
It's like Fall Out Boy and a lot of those guys. Mm-hmm. But they're a hip hop group. Trevor McCoy's hip hop. I don't care,
Yeah.
He's just a nerdy kid, but he's a hip hop kid. Like, that's what it is. Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. And then I think those are the big ones off the top of my head. Oh, fuck that! I just remembered Eminem and Biggie, Dead Wrong, or Rennie, or that Forever remix with Drake and then also,
of course, Lil Wayne and all that. Yeah, they made a Sprite commercial. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they made a Sprite commercial.
Yes,
that one's good too. Yeah, I'm trying to think. There's a couple good ones, but those are the big ones.
Dead Wrong.
I played that recently for my wife because we found it in one of these piles, and she was like, "That was a song." Like I'm like, "No, you know what I'm saying?" Like I would walk around singing this. Like this song, the Eminem verse is ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's offensive.
It's Eminem.
You ever try to watch those videos where kids listen to Eminem? And they just like, what happened here?
Yes.
And they're like, I had a kid come in one day and talk. I was like, he's like, oh, those M&Ms are cool. I was like, yeah, you're listening. No, I tried it. It's rough. I'm like, yeah, but he doesn't mean it.
Yeah, right. He's trying to sell.
He's right. He was just an angry dude. Like he didn't mean. All the people still alive.
True.
None of them. All the people he's gonna murder are still very much alive.
He was angry and on drugs.
Yeah. I get it.
Allow it.
So a lot of that one's good too. And anything Jay-Z did, Jay-Z J Electronica was good, we're going off tangent, but One Train.
Okay.
One Train is fucking phenomenal, and Control.
Ooh, I forgot about
that. Was it Jay? Is it Dilla? It's Kendrick, J Electronica, and I think it's either Dilla or MF too, but I don't remember.
No, I think it's Dilla.
It's Dilla.
I think it's Dilla.
I could be wrong.
Allow it.
I have it on my phone, but
I think it's Dilla.
I think it's Dilla. But when he starts talking about how he wants to murder everyone.
Yeah.
He's like, Kendrick goes, and then Jay Electronica has to go after that.
Yeah, that's why I respect it. I'm like,
and then, I think the last one and the best one.
Yeah.
International Players Anthem. There's not a better goddamn song. I almost got a spaceship tattooed on my arm right here. I still might do it. To finish off my sleeve.
R.I.P. Pimp C.
I love Pimp C. I still got a UGK back there too. I'll be playing it when no one's around.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, you can't play it on the big speakers.
I don't blame you.
International Players Anthem.
Yes.
Was it Draymond or whoever came out to? Draymond came out to that on his wedding.
Yes.
And everybody was losing it. I was like, yo, that's the best thing I ever heard.
100%.
International Players Anthem is a top 5 song.
That's definitely one of my tops too.
And then when you hear all the stories about it, like Pimp C didn't want. He took Dre took Andre 2000 took the drums out, and Pimp C wanted drums. He's like, nah, don't worry about it, and just left it and rapped over, and it's the verse. It's it. So like International Players Anthem for me is one of the best.
That's my shit.
Like I said, I almost got a spaceship tattooed on my arm because because spaceships don't have rearview mirrors; they just dip. Like I almost got I almost got I had.
I'm listening on my way home.
Yeah, you will. I had my tattoo artist work up how it would look to not have a rearview mirror in a spaceship. We were working on it, but it didn't come out right.
Give him time. Give him time.
He'll figure it out because he's a talented guy. But I literally had that. We were ready to go. I was like, how do we make it seem like this spaceship has no rearview mirror? That's what I want tattooed on my arm, and then a space thing going up. And he was like, this is the nuttiest shit I heard all day. I'm like, that's what we're doing today.
Come on now.
So, but yeah.
Make it happen.
I didn't mean to get off on a tangent, but there's a lot of good ones.
No, that's good, brother. Again, thank you for allowing me to be here.
You can come hang out anytime you want.
I appreciate you, man.
This is my space. This is our space. I don't have space for me.
Thank you.
I have space for me.
Before we go, I have something that I need you to sign.
I'll sign it.
Because the thing is that I'm trying to do, I have a poster, and anybody that I interview for 2026 that's a part of this journey with me, they gotta sign it. It's kind of like, remember Rap City, the basement, you gotta sign the wall? So I'm trying to bring it like that.
Yeah, we thought about doing a door back here for all the bands that sign. Just sign the door, and then you can take it off the hinge and leave. Like, you don't have to leave it there.
Very true.
I could just buy another door.
Hello. Yeah, so thank you.
But
appreciate you. Go ahead. Which one?
Well, this journey you're on, let's talk about you for a bit, because nobody talks about you.
Well, no, they hear enough.
Tell me about this journey you're doing. I got nowhere to go.
Well, this journey that I'm trying to do, because I don't know if you know, but you kind of know. So, single parent life.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to figure out my path in that. I'm trying to stay away from security, because I'm like you with the corporate thing. I'm pretty much over it. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm passionate about.
Oh, I know what you're passionate about, but keep it on.
But that's the thing. Like, there's only two things that I know: entertaining and saving lives. Security. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
But I'm totally drained from securities. But I'm also trying to figure out my passion in this, like entertaining. But what exactly in entertainment am I good at? Like, obviously making people laugh. You know.
Yeah, I've seen the videos. I've been following you for 20 years now.
Yeah, thank you, brother. But that's why with this path that the universe put me on for a reason. So I'm just trying to figure it out, and I want you guys to be on this journey with me.
And what have you learned so far?
So far, patience. honestly. But what I'm definitely trying to learn is I'm trying to pay more attention to the business aspect.
Like what?
Like as far as like owning a business, independent contracting. Because I always did it, but I was like, I'll just let the company deal with it.
Yeah, right.
So maybe my next step is obviously not being in sales, but having some type of traits in sales to like kind of sell myself. That's what I was saying with the insecurities and all this other stuff. So I'm just trying to figure it out in that regard.
And then how your kids work into all this. Like, that's the other bit, right? Yes. You can do whatever you want, but at the end of the day, you still got to raise them babies. Yes. So whatever you decide to do, and you know, if you've got a good support system, friends, family, whoever it is, that's the biggest thing. Is being able to navigate this planet, because you know, it was just me and you when we were 12. It's one thing, right?
Hello.
And now we got mouths to feed, and you got parents to take care of. You got all these things to do that we didn't have when we were little, and now you're like, and there's not I don't know anyone who's prepared to do this.
Seriously.
Like all the grown-ups I know, like people my age who I consider grown-ups, they don't know what the fuck they're doing either.
Yeah.
They're just better at doing it, but they don't know. You've only been 41 once. You've only been 39 once. You don't know.
Yeah.
And we all have. I mean, we're all the same. You and I are the same age, but it's a different experience. So my experience is never gonna be like yours. But I can offer you what I know, and I always give. But you can never. No one can prepare you for your day-to-day better than you.
It's very true. But as far as the co-parenting, I'm very grateful that their mom is not that type of what you see on movies, like the baby mom, very dramatic. When it comes to the kids, like we're solid.
Good, that's amazing.
Yes, it's
you know
just
what?
our own personal problems.
As we get older, I've been seeing a lot. I mean, this sounds bad, but I've been seeing a lot more of that.
Right.
And if you've got a good situation, like you said you do, you should. I could not be happier for you than anything in the world, because I have seen some real shit. It's and for no reason. Like nothing happened. It's just anger for the sake of anger.
Yes.
And nobody wins. You don't win. They don't win. And the kids definitely don't win.
Exactly.
Like if you can navigate it as civil as possible, then that's great, and I'm happy for you. that's the best thing you can ask for.
Right.
To have someone that, like I said, it's more than civil. It's kindness almost. Would you say that?
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah.
But it's civil at minimum.
It's civil, yes.
And that's great.
Yes.
Because I don't even see that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need you to hug and kiss, but I just need y'all not to be mean to each other.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I really want.
100%. And again, that's what I'm very grateful for.
Yeah, yeah.
It could have been...
It could be a lot worse.
Yes.
I've seen it. You've probably seen it in other walks of your life.
Yes. That's why I said it on my podcast with my cousin, and I'll say it here with my own. I'm very grateful. But at the same time, it's, again, just the personal side of things between me and her.
Yeah.
I would say more me than her, but because, you know, I'm petty like that, you know, I'm not going to lie. But... Again, stuff that I'm working through through and this and that the third. But forever grateful.
But that's awesome. And that's all I can hope for you.
Thank you.
In that situation.
Thank you.
Is that, like I said, stability.
Mm-hmm.
Just be cool. Like, you know, you don't have to fight and do parking lot exchanges where you're throwing fucking Popeyes at each other. I saw it. That's why I've seen this happen.
That's why I'm laughing.
Yeah, like I've seen this happen.
So have I. But yeah, we're not there. We never been that far. But yeah, again.
So in your journey, my only advice I'd give you, if you'd willing to take it,
talk to me.
Just be honest with yourself. Like I said before, when I told my wife, like when we almost lost this place, I was like, am I losing it? Do I just want it because I want it, or do I really? Is this really the right move? Like what am I pretending?
Right.
Because you got to ask yourself that. Like you have to go, am I pretending to do this? Is this a mask? Is this gonna be like, you know? Because I was so miserable at corporate life that staying in it or going to a different version of it somewhere else.
Right.
Like, am I running away and thinking this is gonna fix me, or is this what, like you just said, is this what I'm supposed to be doing?
Right.
And I realize that now, at 41, about to be 42 in a couple months, like, I probably should have been doing stuff like this 20 years ago. And that's the bummer. That's the mistake I'm having now.
Gotcha.
Is going, when I wanted to go to culinary school at 18, and everybody was like, and immigrant parents, you don't make no money. You can't cook? Who taught you? I didn't teach you to cook. Who taught you to cook? It was me? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And you're like, I could have, that's what I wanted to do. And I didn't do it because I'm like, I'm going to be poor. And I got this girlfriend who I like, who I end up marrying, I have a bunch of kids with. But I got this girlfriend I like, and maybe I can't go do that. Maybe they're right. I got to make money so we can eat. Come to find out, corporate America don't give a shit.
Hello.
So, us eating has nothing, or sorry, corporate America doesn't mean I'm not going to eat. It just means they're not going to feed me.
Exactly.
So maybe, I always tell you're going to, how old are your kids now?
Excuse me, 5 and 7.
Oh, you good. Those are fun ages still. I'm at 12 and about to be 9, so.
Yeah.
I tell my kids all the time, I don't give a shit what you do. I really don't.
Right.
A, enjoy it, and B, just try to make money doing it. That's all.
Yeah.
You want to be a bus driver? Be the best damn bus driver on the planet.
100%.
And be able to pay your bills. That's it.
Yeah,
it's really not hard. And that's that's kind of the big thing now. And I don't know if you have that, but I do. At 4-1 going, man, if I ever just went to culinary school, maybe I'd been alright.
Yeah.
Or maybe not, and I'd be fucking homeless.
Sometimes.
Or strung out on heroin. Like, who knows what would have been with me?
Right.
Because that world is not as glamorous as it is. I know that world. Even when we were talking about opening a coffee shop, I was like, well, I like cooking, I'm good at baking and all these things. My wife, well, what if, and she's like, yeah, but you know how much work that is? And I'm like, yeah, I do. And I'm not worried. This work doesn't scare me.
Right.
And she's like, yeah, but here's the difference. There's 4 of us now. When it was 2 of us or just you, it was different.
Yes.
When it's 4 of us and you're not, and even, I'll get a little personal on this one. When I was working corporate America, I wasn't around. I was around, but I wasn't around.
I hear you, yeah.
I was in the house working 60 hours a week, but I wasn't around to take them to jiu-jitsu or even, I was
involved.
Yeah, I wasn't involved. I was just the guy in the office always angry. And miserable, right. And I tell my daughters all the time, I go, misery spreads. It's contagious. Like if you're upset, I'm upset. Mm-hmm. And I might have been upset at nothing.
Yeah.
Like you might be upset at legitimate something, or even not. But I'm gonna get upset because your bad mood is now affecting me.
Yeah, transfer. Yeah.
So I'm glad. What makes me happy about you is that you've always been able to do the thing you like to do. Even when we were young, this is what you enjoy. I sent you a picture of us in 7th grade.
Yes, you did. I'm gonna put it up there.
Yeah, my giant head and you're dancing. I look like a blow pop. Like my head is huge and my body's very bony.
You're gonna see.
Yeah, it's a rough one. It's a rough one. I got that from Jackie and I was like,
that's great.
That's 7th grade. Mm-hmm. But that's why I'm always happy. Guys like you who we grew up with and, you know, with to do what you want to do, God bless. I couldn't be happy for you.
Thank you,
and I'm glad I'm glad the planet gets to see it too.
Appreciate it.
It's one thing when you're doing it in high school. It's another thing when, you know, just goof around with us.
Yes.
It's another thing to be going around the world or around the planet and going, I can do this for y'all. Mm-hmm. And you give me money for this?
Yeah.
I was doing this shit for free.
Yeah.
Like as a goof. And now you're paying me to do this?
Yeah, it's a trip sometimes, I will say.
And that's amazing. And that's what I'm glad you get to do it. And I mean, your journey is interesting, and I'm gonna obviously keep following it.
Thank you, bro.
But I think you're I think you're going the right way, man. You got all the basis for all the good stuff.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? You got the civil co-parenting. You have good. I know your parents. I love those two people.
And they love you too.
You got good parents. You've got good friends. I still see Kenny every once in a while.
100%.
I run into him randomly. You still have all the good. You have all the makings.
Yeah.
So it's there. It just when you find it, whatever it is, you'll be all right because you've done all the hard work bits.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to work. That's why I'm saying I'm trying to work on patience because I want it now.
Yeah.
And I know I can.
Oh no, I you know, even doing stuff, even with old jobs, like had I gotten the job I wouldn't be here.
Right.
Had I had this company call me back, I wouldn't be here. And maybe I wouldn't be. Maybe okay, I'd have money in my pocket, but what's the money good for?
Right.
What's the money good for? Who used to say it? I forgot who said it to me. But like, you work like a dog to what? Have a $2 million funeral? What you want it for? To be completely honest with y'all, I lost one of my very good friends last week. Died, 44, had a stroke.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, but thank you. But you don't know. Like he was doing well. Like he used to hang out with famous people. He was a DJ, all this shit, right? You don't know what's it for. You bust your ass, you work a dog, and maybe, like I said, random things happen.
Yeah.
You must be happy doing it. He was unhappy. He just did it because the money was good.
Right.
And now, like I said, once you get to being paid to be happy, go ahead. You win. That's all we can ask for.
Yeah.
At least that's all I can ask for.
Thank you, my friend.
No problem, brother. Anytime.
Love
You too, pal. Come on anytime.
Of course, of course. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Again, Dave Heridas at Harry's Records in Belmar. Trust me, it's a great place. And trust me, we're going to have a good time here. Thank you. Thank you, brother.
No problem.
So 3 things I need y'all to remember. Be true, be you, and be true to you. Peace.